we steer our lives with our confession. Our words represent both what's inside of us, and we can tell what's going on inside of us by the stuff that's coming out. But we also can, it works in the opposite way as well, that we, with our confession, with the thing that we say, we can also start to bring about change on the inside of ourselves. So when we say, God is generous, when we say, you, Lord, are generous, and you are generous with me, and even though your soul might actually say, hey, wait a minute, Bob, I mean, come on, this is just not something that's been my experience. Not yet. But part of this is going to not, and it's not fake it till you make it. It is confessing what is true about you, what is true about God, and then allowing that to take its place in you, to get inside of you, and then to start to expand inside of you. So that's part of the reason why I'm saying that I believe that we need to confess this and confess it often, that we start out our morning with saying, Lord, you are good and you are gracious and you are generous with me. You are generous with me. And let that melt you. Let that get inside of you. Let that come from your lips and then make its way into your soul. Let that literature, that truth, those words become part of the way that you think, the way that you feel, and let those start to have their way with you during the day, during the week, during the month, during the year. And as you do, as you store these things up inside of you, they begin to have the God kind of effect on you. They begin to have the truth will set you free dynamic inside of you. But you have got to know the truth and stow the truth down there and start putting that in there to steer your life with what is true. God is generous. That's bedrock for us. That is something that colors and sifts everything that's going on inside of us today. If really, junk kind of stuff happens, that doesn't mean that God is junky toward me. That just means that junk is happening. I know that God is generous with me. And so I want to ask you to confess and steer your life with your confession.